Welcome back for another video on the best YouTube channel ever. Today's video will be about a man named Jason Ryan who went by the better known street name Diablo. Jason Anthony Ryan, aka Diablo, is from the barrio East Side Banning Sapos gang. Diablo comes from past generations of Banning Sapos gang members, as some of his family members are also affiliated with the Sapos gang. Gangbanging was part of Diablo's childhood and upbringing. Diablo had a brother and two sisters. Diablo's brother was no different than Diablo. Diablo's brother is fighting a life sentence according to Diablo. With no surprise, Diablo had been in and out of jail on every level. Diablo's dad would be killed when he was 6 years old. Not having a father figure took a toll on how Diablo's later life would end up like. Diablo would have a prior for attempted murder, but he did 4 years for assault with deadly weapon. He even described in an interview how he was involved in a riot with the Norteños. Diablo would attempt a temporary break by deciding to start rapping and making music. Diablo would post his music videos on YouTube and would gain attention, even garnering over 1 million views with a song called the Riverside County Roll Call. Unfortunately, in Diablo's life, just the bare minimum of trying to turn his life around would ultimately fail. Only this time, there could be no fixing or trying to correct this forever life-changing decision. On January 12, 2021, just before 8:30 a.m., Banning Police Department was dispatched to a residence in the 1200 block of San Gorgonio Avenue in response to a report of a shooting. Officers contacted several subjects at the location who advised that there was a victim inside. Officers entered the single-family residence and found a subject down. Paramedics responded and pronounced the victim deceased, and detectives assumed the investigation. Jason Ryan, the very same Jason Ryan who went by the street name, rapper name, Diablo of Banning, was declared a suspect in this case. Investigators also discovered Diablo was going by the name Jason Velasquez. It was learned Diablo fled the area in a gray 4-door Kia Optima immediately after shooting the victim. The manhunt for Diablo was underway. 1 week and a day later, on January 20th, 2021, the Riverside County Gang Impact Team, along with members of the Banning Police Department, located and arrested Jason Ryan at a residence located in the 3000 block of Amherst Drive in the city of Riverside. The Riverside County Gang Impact Team assisted Banning police detectives with serving a search warrant at the location, and Ryan was transported back to the city of Banning, where he was later booked into the Larry Smith Correctional Facility for the crime of murder. A 2-week trial took place. The facts of the matter revealed Diablo fatally shot 28-year-old Daniel Figueroa standing in his kitchen because Diablo was angry over how his sister was treated by Daniel. The night before the attack, Ryan's younger sister, whose identity was not disclosed in court documents, was involved in a quarrel with Figueroa at her residence, where the victim had gone to visit in the hope of convincing her not to break off the relationship as she intended. An argument ensued, and Figueroa became physical, grabbing the woman at one point before snatching her mobile phone and purse containing $450, then running away. The woman didn't try to pursue Figueroa, but instead contacted her brother, Diablo, who became incensed, and at about 8:30 the next morning drove to Daniel's house in his Kia, parked out front, and went to the front door armed with a .40 caliber semi-automatic handgun. Ryan shot the victim twice. One fatal round entered Daniel's right shoulder and penetrated his heart. Figueroa died on the spot. Ryan fled in his car, while Figueroa's 3 housemates also tried to flee, not wanting to be questioned by police officers who swarmed the location after receiving reports of shots fired. However, all 3 witnesses were stopped by police and detained for questioning, culminating in Diablo being identified as the shooter. In May 2022, a California judge sentenced Jason Anthony Ryan, aka Diablo, from the barrio East Side Banning Sapos gang to 80 years in prison for the killing of Daniel Figueroa.